Hello everyone, we are the Group 3. This presentation is entitled Mathematics as Cradle of Gathering, Organizing, and Measuring Statistical Data. With the theme, in effectively managing data to an accurate outcome, one must gather, organize, and measure one. Our objectives are the following. To gather and organize data using various methods, discuss the concepts that involve measures of a set of numerical data, and explain the different measures of relative position. And here is our conceptual framework.
In managing the data, we collect, organize, present, analyze, and interpret it, as this will lead us to the outcome that we've been meaning to know. Mathematics is a tool that we can rely on as we encounter challenging decision-making matters. And now, allow me to present the Adams family as they gather and organize data and find measures of central tendency of set numerical data and measures of relative position. Meet Frank Adams and observe how he gathers data as a psychologist.
I am the pillar of the Adams family. As a psychologist, I conduct scientific studies of behavior and brain function. Recently, I conducted research at a prestigious school by using the indirect or questionnaire method of data gathering to reach students quickly and protect their anonymity. My questionnaire is a list of questions or items used to gather data from respondents about their attitudes, experiences, or opinions. The title of my research was The Impact of Teachers' Personality Dimension on Students' Mental Health and Mathematics Performance. As you notice in my title, it has a qualitative variable, also called categorical, in which the variable categories are not described as numbers but instead by verbal groupings. To determine the type of statistical analysis that can be conducted and therefore the type of conclusions that can be drawn from my research, I used ordinal data as it is similar to the nominal data except that with ordinal data, some categories can be placed in a distinct order or hierarchy. I presented my data in a textual form as it allows me to elaborately interpret the data during the presentation.
Now, bear with the youngest Adams. She talks a lot, so learn with her as she gathers data for her research project.
Oh, if you're wondering what I am doing right now, well, guess what? Me and my group been needing to know what is the significance of peer tutoring and the academic success of students, specifically in the math subject. We will conduct a research entitled Academic Success and Peer Tutoring in Mathematics. We will not use the registration method nor the experimental one. In this study, we will use the observation method to gather data of how many students would pass the mathematics subject with the help of peer tutoring. The variable of our research is classified as discrete quantitative variable. Take note, discrete is equals to countable outcomes, while continuous is equals to measurable outcomes. To measure the data, we will use the ratio scale as a level of measurements because the outcome of the gathered data won't have negative number, unlike the interval scale that has no true absolute 0 point. And in presenting, we will present it in a graphical form. Graphical form reflect the highest degree of accuracy. It is straightforward, it is easy to read and understand the data.
Solve with the eldest child of Adams and learn strategy when buying a property using measures of central tendency.
Shan, come here. Yes, ma'am. I will teach you how to get average income in 5 months so that I will assign you for this. Okay, ma'am. So let's write the law of arithmetic mean, which is equal the sum of values over numbers of values, which is 5. So the arithmetic mean will be 32,530 over 5, which is equal to 6,506. Thank you, ma'am. You're welcome. Hello, ma'am. Good morning. I'm a broker of real estate. Hello. Good morning. I will buy a property from a new branch. Okay, ma'am. So I will show you the pictures of properties so that you can pick the property that you want, ma'am. So we have here, ma'am, price of the property that is shown in the pictures. So we have 30L, 32L, 38L, 40L, 87L, 90L, and 95L. You can choose a property, ma'am, which is medium price so that you pick an appropriate property that is budget friendly but still in good quality. Okay, I will buy that property. Okay, ma'am. Can you sign this paper, ma'am? Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
And she's Shaina Adams, the middle child. She's in a hurry but still delivers information clearly.
By the way, do you have a calculator? I lost mine and we're having an exam about modes and weighted mean. I've been looking around here and... Wait, do you know what modes and weighted mean is? Let me tell you. Well, modes is the most frequent number, that is the number that occurs the highest number of times. Example, the mode of 4, 2, 4, 3, 2 2 is 2 because it occurs 3 times, which is more than any number. There are also types of modes. There is unimodal, a set of data with one mode. Bimodal, which has 2. Trimodal, which has 3. And unimodal, which has 4 or more mode. Second is the weighted mean. It is used when we consider some data values to be more important than other values, and so we want them to contribute to the final average. It involves multiplying each data point in a set by a value. Oh, I'm gonna be late. I really talk much. By the way, thank you. I've gotta go.
Meet Frank's sister, Ara Adams, the CEO of Adams Empire.
Everyone, let us welcome Miss Ara Adams. Miss Ara, you're known as the one who continues your family's legacy by handling your family's business, and it shows that your business is very successful. Is it easy to handle such big company? Because it seems like you're handling it like it's nothing. As someone who handles the family's company, it's really not easy. In fact, last week, we experienced a problem. Our statistic department revealed that there has been a problem with the company's income. They weren't able to keep up with the company's data, and they were not able to generate revenues for the company's customers and products. Eventually, we were able to fix it before it even became worse and caused a bigger problem for our company through the application of quartiles and deciles. First, we list our customers in descending order by annual sales. The customer who provides the highest annual revenues will be at the top and the lowest at the bottom. Second, we divide the list into quartiles. For example, if we have 200 customers, divide the list into 4 groups of 50 each. The top quartile is comprised of 25% of our customers producing our highest annual sales. Third, we total the revenue for each quartile and put it in the next column. Fourth, we calculate each quartile's percentage of our total revenue and put it in the third column. Fifth, we determine the percentage of effort it takes to support each quartile and put it in the next column. Most companies can assume 25% across the board. And lastly, we calculate the profit percentage for each quartile and put it in the final column. After we finish our quartile analysis of customer revenues, we do the same thing with any products we make, the services we offer, the lines that we represent and resell, and even our vendors.
Last but definitely not the least, the one who manages Adams' finances, Nicole Adams, a loving mother and wife.
Hi, I'm Nicole Adams, and I'm a housewife and a mother of 3. I took the task of budgeting the finances. I had a knack for organization, so I chose to use the percentile method when balancing the budget. Every month, I would sit down and allocate the family income into various categories. I would divide the money into percentages, ensuring that the most important bills were paid first, followed by savings and then other necessary expenses. For example, I would know if our monthly budget increases by 10%. This system allows me to keep track of the family's finances and make sure that nothing was missed. In addition to my budgeting system, I'm also a fan of the Z-Score. I use this system to help me make better financial decisions while staying within the limits of my budget. I had a knack for making careful decisions and was always able to get the most out of my financial situation. And I was the financial glue that kept the family finances organized.
And now, may you remember that data management is a set of techniques that help us to build programs, applications, and systems to store, process, and analyze data. Now, the question is mathematics complicated, or you're not taking a step to discover how it assists us wherever we are? In school, in our workplace, or even in our home? That we will never know unless you try.